Hello, guys.
Good evening.
How are you? So I see that you forgot about today's lecture, is it?
No, nobody forgot.
But I think Doston did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Good evening. Why Doston is messaging rather than speaking? Doston, speak up.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Great, thanks.
Okay. How about for the rest of the students? Where are they? Sorry, guys, about the video that I promised you for the last week. I couldn't manage to do it earlier, but I did it today and tried to send you. I know that you will need like lots of time to digest it, but yeah, this is the record for your practice later on when you can find the time or manage your time to practice yourself. All right, that's about the midpoint ellipse algorithm. So I tried to give you a best and very simple information that you can try to work on this project, and there is a homework within that video that you're supposed to upload it on your Ortus as well. All right. So make sure to follow, watch the video and do your homework and upload it on Ortus, because there's gonna be that's gonna be in your final exam as well. Let me tell you how many practical work will you have in your final year exam. So we'll have straight line algorithm, which is the Berzaham algorithm. Then you will have ellipse, you have Bezier curve, 2D transformation, and basics of image processing. All right. So
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that's gonna be that's what you're gonna face on your final exam. So for today's part, I think we have to practice the Bezier curve drawing, and then next one is gonna be 2D transformation. And that part, I think I'm gonna make a video or I will record the video and then send it over to you. But I assure you that rather than ellipse or Bezier curve or straight line algorithm, that last two parts, 2D transformation and the image processing, is going to be way too harder than what we are doing right now. All right, it's going to be way too harder to understand or process the algorithm itself. Okay, so you're gonna try very hard on and practice more and try to understand what you're doing actually. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a little sore throat, so my voice is getting a bit weirder and weirder. Anyways, okay, did all of you guys manage to install Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Okay, have you tried to practice it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And did you practice it or did you not?
We did.
Yes, we did.
Okay, did you get the result? Did you all get the correct results or not?
If you
No,
remember, I have sent you asking for the results, but you didn't answer, and I didn't know exactly.
Oh, okay. Then I must have been busy last week, and this is why I couldn't message you back. But I'll see you into it later on, maybe after this course when we finish. Okay, and I'll try to give you a best response.
Okay.
Okay. I was pretty much busy for the last week. I mean, I was busy, really busy. That's why I couldn't manage you to record the video and send it over to you. The only free time I could find is actually Saturday, and I will be more free. And I asked Miss Delia to move our lecture to the Saturday, so we can do more and we can talk more and we can do more as well. Otherwise, like Thursday is kind of very busy day in almost end of the week, and of course you guys have a lot of things to do and study and so on and so on. But other than that, I want you to guys to understand more and get more information from me, ask more questions so we can discuss and find out the problems and, you know, have more free time to talk. Okay, let me get that phone call. Just give me a minute.
Said Akbar aka.
Oh,
Assalomu alaykum aka, qalaysiz, yaxshimisiz?
alaykum assalom. Nimaga?
Tinchku aka, anaqa внутренний ekzamen topshirasizmi, topshirmaysizmi siz?
IELTS bormanda.
Tip o'tarkanmi? 1 yildan oshsa o'tmasdi-yu.
1 yildan emas, men я летом получил.
A, этом году?
Да, да,
Mazami sizga aka?
да.
Bolaga maza deyishyapti-ya, biram aka.
Puli bilan hal qilib Otdimi pulini?
Серьезно?
Да не, шучу я.
А, я типа, что так можно было demoqchi edim, да?
Не, я просто летом как бы сдавал, поэтому.
Yo'q, spil o'tmagan, sog'ga boshqa narsa o'tdi.
Записки тот-то lekin.
Я знаю, брат.
Да.
Okay, I was talking and I forgot that I switched off my microphone. Anyways, so if you guys have all of you computer next to you, then I would like you to open up your Anaconda Jupyter notebook, and let's get started.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Share your screen or turn on your camera so I can see you guys that you're following up my steps. Is it gonna be too much if I turn on my camera as well? I think it's gonna be too much, right? Let me try to Python practice, open up a new one, not text editor. Okay. I'll just create a new notebook and then we'll get started. I think it's better for me to close out my camera and switch to multiple. Where's okay, this one. Yeah, think. Okay, do you guys remember what we did in our last practice? That
Yeah.
that one was with the Brazaham straight line algorithm, and today is going to be a Bezier curve algorithm, and the structure is going to be a Bezier curve mathematical description and the Bernstein Polynomial. I can break my tongue, you know, sometimes with this kind of stuff. Polynomial method and Bezier curve algorithm examples. Okay. Why you guys didn't turn on your camera, by the way? Okay. Said Akbar and Dostan. Okay. Good.
Mikrofon yok.
It's up to you guys. You want to turn on your microphone as well?
Sorry, I got forgot to turn on iDownload.
It's all right. The reason why I turn off my camera all the time is because sometimes I do smoke while I'm studying or giving a lecture. This is why I turn off my camera most of the times, so that you guys don't see that I'm smoking while I'm giving a lecture. All right, but you guys don't smoke. Anyways,
Okay.
anyways, so okay. Let me turn off my camera. The control points are defined with a P0, P1, and P2, and Pn that are used to approximately show a Bezier curve. Okay, these points are mathematically connected with using Bernstein polynomials degree and polynomials with n minus 1. Okay, the first degree Bezier, if you do remember that I showed you earlier, is gonna look like something like this. Maybe I can show you on the screen. Let me. Oh my god. How can I? Oh, like this maybe. Can you guys see my browser here? Can you guys see my browser?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys see what I'm typing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me drag this. Oh yeah, like this. The first degree of the Bezier curve. Remember I showed you the video that how the Bezier curve is gonna move from point 0 to point 1, and the way how the numbers change. Remember that?
Yes.
I think it was like this. That's with the 1 point, but if we take the 2 points, so it's gonna be something like that. So you won't touch the point 1, but it goes straight to the point 2. So this is with the 2 points. Okay. How about if we take with the 3 points? I mean, yeah. If you do, okay, I didn't do it correctly. Let me. Oh, I got it. Okay, this guy. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you do, because I do remember that I showing you the video of how did it work and what it does and explained well. Okay. So the practical triangle is going to be like, like 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 points, but we didn't count the 0, of course. But anyways, we have starting point and ending point. Then it goes like, in the wave. So today's practical work, we're gonna try to draw this line as it is. I mean, like, in our results, supposed to be something like that, from P0 to P3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys do remember that I showed you the formula and how it works, I'm kind of doing a screenshot for my presentation. I don't want to show you that. Okay. The formula over here, the x-axis 0, which is our starting point and the ending point, and it goes on and on. So this is how your data structure is going to work, actually. So if our t is greater than, t is smaller than 0 or equal, then it goes to end. If not, then we have to use this formula and all the way.
So we have 3 ways. I mean, the starting point, the ending point, and the third one is one. What is this? X2 and Y2 is ending point, right?
Yes, that's the ending point. Okay, and if we take this as a 3 point pointers, all right? So
Yes.
we have like several ways, like, you know, I think you should know better when you're coding, Sidecar, right? When you're
Yes.
coding that we have while loops and if
For
loops,
loop,
else loops,
do
right?
while,
Yes,
yeah.
for loop.
Mhm.
So we have several ways to do that. So
Mhm.
when we are trying to draw a line and for the Bezier curve, so we do almost the same thing. For
Mhm.
example, when we are drawing this straight line for the first time, so it is going straightly, right? So you don't have to use any loops, correct? You don't have any if, any for, any while, or any else. But if we are using like this kind of stuff, I mean,
Mhm.
several points, we have to use a while, for, if, else, right? So we have like several loops that we can use. All right.
Okay.
So this is for you, may not be that new to you or hard to understand, but for the rest of you guys, I think it's going to be a bit harder to understand, slightly, not too much, but slightly hard to understand. All right. But we're going to go through that and explain you better. But this image is for you to guys to only to understand better. Okay. To imagine what we are talking about. Okay. So should we get started with the coding? Are you ready, guys?
Yes, of course.
So do you remember what our individual goal that what we have to draw in the line? So we have to draw this red line.
Curve, yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
Yes. So we have, in our result, we have to reach that point. Okay.
Mhm.
So do you guys have any idea how to start with?
We need to import libraries.
How many libraries do we have to import it? Here.
One for Canvas, one for Mass, and yes, I think that's enough.
So you mean two?
Two, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Then let's start it.
Mhm.
Sorry. Import.
No. You got
Okay.
the
Oh, I'm
Cyrillic.
sorry.
Mhm.
I think, yeah. Import. I don't know why my computer is lagging a bit with the speed.
Hmm.
NumPy as NP. Sorry. NumPy. P, and then import our next library. The last video that I sent you, I actually mistyped it over here, and I was like looking way too long until the guy sitting next to me said that, oh, you mistyped it there, and I didn't tell you that.
Mm.
So I was like looking long way to find my mistake.
Yes. Mhm.
If you have watched, of course. If you didn't, then you'll watch it later. PLT.
Mhm.
Okay. So next, what do we have to do? We have to define here the next step.
Function, yes. Mhm.
What function was that?
Draw curve or
No,
draw line.
no. We have to define our
Starting points.
coordinations. Yes, coordinations first. Okay.
Okay.
Once, and then we'll try it with the 600, with the 600 and 3. So we have
3 is a color of the canvas, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I tried 1, 2, it was yellow, etc.
So yeah, and then we will have 3 control points, which is P1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's say control points. Okay. And then next thing, what do we have to define again?
You have typo with matplot, maybe, yeah? You said matplat in the second line, import matplat.
Yes. Yes. You see?
Yes.
Then then we have to define our x0, y0. Oh, guys, I'm upset. Why do you guys turn off your camera again? Except say like that, of course. Okay, then we have x-axis 1, y-axis 1, x-axis 2, y-axis 2. So we already defined our 3 points, okay? And then next gonna be our defining the coordinates of the first pixels, okay?
So defining is like integer, yes?
No, it's like function.
No. Yeah, we are defining our functions first over here, and then we'll have to give coordinates for the pixels. Okay, so this is what we are doing here right now. So our x-axis equals to x0, then y-axis, y-axis equals to y0. All right,
okay.
And then the next step is going to be defining the step by which the parameter is equal to t is changed. Okay, so we have to calculate how the t with the seconds, like how can I say it? How many seconds it has to be moved and calculated with the seconds. Okay, excuse me. So our ts, which is seconds, let me bring it here, equals to 0.001. So it's kind of 0 out of 101.
1 millisecond, yeah.
Yes. So the next thing is we calculate the pixel values while the parameter t is greater than 0 and then less than 1. Okay. So if our t, let me define it here, leave a comment. The values of t, let's say t, okay, is greater than 0 and less than 1. So our t over here is equals to 0. I'm not sure whether our result is going to be perfectly without any errors. If you will not have any bugs or errors while you're coding, then you are not a beginner. You are not even, I don't know. The coder without the bugs doesn't count as the coder, whether he's a god of coding and so on and so on. Of course, we're going to have some bugs or errors over here, but we're gonna define it, figure out together. This is why I need you guys here, and of course why you are here and learning. So while our t is smaller or equal to 1 milliseconds, the calculating of the Byzantine polymeters for the current pixel with the given parameter t values for the amount of the Byzantine polymeters is always to be the same as the amount of the control points. Okay, so let's start. This is the hardest part, and I might have make some mistakes. Oh, where are you guys? I don't see you. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now I see you. Okay, so open up the bracket, our 1 minus by t, then multiplied by the same 1 minus by
what
t.
we're defining with B0, it's like Bezier 0?
Yes, Bezier 0. We are defining Bezier 0.
First step, yeah?
Yes, this is the first step that what we're doing. So we have to repeat this step for several times, which is 3 times. Sorry, 3 times. Okay, and then our B1, B2. over here, right? And then let me delete this part because we don't need this part that much. Okay, and then we have to multiply 2 by, then we open up the bracket, minus by t, which is a millisecond. Then we have to multiply it by t itself only. And then we get the result in the end. So the next one, who can tell me? Who can tell me the next step? How, that's it's actually easy.
3 times, yeah.
No, 2 times.
2
Times
in-
t, yeah?
Yes, you get it correct. I think you do understand what I'm talking about, okay? The next step,
Yeah.
what do we have to define it again? I mean, what we have to write down again? Calculating the pixels coordinates by the multiplying all the control points with the corresponding the b, which is a Bezier, and summing up it all in together. Okay. So what do we have to do here is we have to say, hey x, let's integer this to with the x point, I mean x-axis 0 multiplied by 0 plus adding up to x-axis 1, and then you have to go to
b1,
and then that one we have to not multiply, add, increment, not incrementing, adding up to that x-axis 2 multiplying by b2. Yeah, that's correct. And then the same we have to do it with the y-axis. So if our integer y-axis, the same goes here, b0. You just have to repeat the same step, just change the x-axis and y-axis. Yes, for the coordinates. b1 adding up y-axis 2 multiplying by b2. Okay, so once we did that, then we have to change the color of the current calculated pixels. Okay, color of the calculating pixel.
To red.
Anything. So we have to define our image. Let me open up the bracket. X-axis and y-axis. Then equals to. How do we define the colors?
By hex code. FF.
No, not that hex code. No. With RGB.
Okay. RGB 255,
Yeah,
maybe
but,
00.
Yeah. For the sake of study, just take it as a 1010. You can change it later for your taste of the taste of the colors. It doesn't matter as long as you can understand what you're typing. And then we have to increment the parameters with the t value with the predefined steps. Okay. Let's leave the comment. I'm sorry. Define steps for t. Okay, so our t equals to t plus ts, and then closing the drawing method. So we have to return, and then next one we'll have to define our result, how it's supposed to be appearing with the background, the size of the image that we want to see, and so on. Okay. So what do we do it here?
Draw line. Draw Bezier.
Oh, yeah, Bezier.
And coordinates.
Yes, that's correct. Coordinates. Let's take it for the sake of my resolution of the screen. 100 and 100 50 by 500 and 500. Okay, and then in order to appear our image, the processing for the result, what do we define here? Matplotlib notebook, of course.
Yes. Okay.
Matplotlib notebook.
If I'm not mistaken, we need to plt imshow, right?
Next, you mean?
Plot that dot imshow.
No, of course that's what we have to do it, but you forgot one thing. We have to figure out the size of the image that we want to appear in our results. Okay, you want it to be smaller, bigger, or you want
coordinates
to
of
be,
image. Okay.
yeah, you wanted the background with the white or black or I don't know, blue, anything at all.
Okay, let's try blue then.
Okay, plotting the figure. Okay, figure size, sorry, not figure size, fig size. That equals to 10 by 8. Let's take it 10 by 8. Then DPI supposed to be 100%. Okay, and then face color. Let's take it blue. Blue. Let's take it blue. But I'm not sure whether it's going to show it or not. Okay, then
DPI,
well,
what is that?
That's the resolution.
Okay.
Okay, then image show.
Yes, this one.
I'm sorry.
Image show.
Image show. That's correct. We have to see. We want to see image as an image. And then PLT show me image. Okay. So do you think that I made anywhere mistake?
Let's find out.
Not only you. I want all of you guys to take a look at my code. And
You wrote I am show.
No, that's right.
that's actually correct. Don't start it from the bottom. Start from the beginning of my code. Did I make anywhere mistake? Of course, I'm not the perfect guy or perfect programmer that doesn't do anything without a mistake. Everyone does mistakes. So I'm not from that guy doesn't do any mistakes or say that I don't do anywhere mistakes. Of course, I do mistakes always.
Let's run.
What about face color is equals to B? Is
That's
it correct?
Blue. Yeah.
It goes for blue, yeah?
We will see that.
Okay.
Do you think it goes black?
Maybe it could.
No. Do you know the code of the black?
0.
No. That's
Mr.
K.
Zaki, let's run.
No, I know we going to run not initially at the end of our discussion, but I want you to guys check my code first. Do you think that I did mistake or misspell anything?
But have you used percentage? Like here?
Here?
Yes.
That's to say that I want to Matplotlib to show it within my notebook. That's for my library. Okay, so I want to tell the notebook that I want to use that. You see over here, I imported this library. Okay, and I'm using this library in order to show my image, the result. Don't start from the bottom, start from the top.
Okay, so So what does the TS stands for? Like time seconds, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like x, it's like x-axis, y-axis, but for t.
That's a frame for the time. That's a code letter for the time frame.
Okay, let's see then.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yes.
You see, we actually draw that line over here, this guy.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yes.
you see, when I choose when I choose blue, over here it appeared blue, but the one I want to run that for white or black, let's see it. You see, you
K,
want
yeah.
you want
K
Yeah, that's
stands
a-
for black.
yes. This is why you see sometimes you use blue as a B, but it stands for a black as well. This is why they say they want to take it as a K, the last letter of the black. For example, when you're using like graphic softwares, they say SMYK or RGB. Why do they say RGB and SMYK? SMYK stands sun, magenta, yellow, and black.
SMYK, yeah.
That's 4 colors. Yes, SMYK.
Mhm.
Sun, in Russian, if they say sun, magenta, yellow, black. That's why SMYK.
Mhm. Yes.
The magenta is kind of this kind of color, like
Why-
a pink, you know,
Like violet, yeah.
something like that. It's not violet. It's purple actually over here, this guy, but it stands for like pink. Let's say CMYK.
Yes. 4
Yeah,
colors.
these colors.
Mhm.
These colors. Sun, magenta, yellow, black. But RGB stands for
No,
red.
it's. I think it's cyan, yeah.
Yes,
Cyan.
that's cyan. Yes.
Cyan, yeah.
Yeah. Red, green, blue. So this is 3 colors. This is what you use on your screen when you're doing some Photoshop or I don't know, some graphic stuffs. But for the printing, you use these colors. So sun, magenta, yellow, and black.
Can I share my screen? I have some kind of mistake. Can we like
Okay.
revise?
Okay, sure, no problem. Let me stop my screen then.
Yeah, can you see?
Can you make it a little bit larger? Oh, yes, thank you.
Okay, we have 28 return. So you have somewhere from the bottom
here.
down.
Yeah, B1 is not defined. I think here, yeah.
Make it big letters. Yeah, capital letters.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes. So
You see, because of one misspelling, you will
misspelling,
get
yeah.
like, yes, you will get a huge amount of the errors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
So this is why you have to take a look into your code with a common or if you define one letter without like, because you are connecting each function from stop scrolling. I want to show you something.
Yeah. Okay. Where? Here?
Yeah. No. Stop sharing.
Okay. Okay.
Let me share my screen. Okay, this guy. You see, what I want to say is that, for example, you have already defined your the values over here. This guy B0, B1, B2, right? So you have already created the function connected to this guy. I mean, you can connect from anywhere. And then when you want to connect your next function, and you didn't spell it, maybe I don't know, correct. For example, let's say you spell it with a C, but you stated here B. I mean, not this guy. I mean, this guy. You stated here B, but you won't read. It's almost the same. For example, you didn't say B. I mean, like B. I don't know what to say. BYM, right? So you have to state it as well. BYM as well here. Okay. So you cannot just simply switch your created functions and integers and all of that, changing the way that you want it to be, because our brain can say that, yeah, this is capital, this is small, so it's almost the same thing, but computer doesn't do that, not at all. So you have to make sure that you do everywhere when you're connecting or creating a function and you want to connect that function to another function. I mean, like say that, hey, I want to do this. No, you have to do the same way that you have created your function, and the letters, even the line of the codes or the sentence as well. Okay, so like, well, you must know better with the JavaScript and the CSS and HTML and all of that. Even though when you're creating the React and React Native, you have several files, several folders that even though you misspell it, that function won't be working.
Yeah, for the reason that there are different files for different functions.
Yes, different functions, different ways of the solving and resolving the functions.
And it's easier for debugging also.
Yes, that's correct. So sometimes we do have mistakes, and we will, of course, everyone makes mistakes. Even the seniors, even the geniuses make mistakes. Always.
Yeah.
There is no one without doing passing a mistake, sentence of the mistake. Okay.
Well, it's also showing the coordinates when I'm using my mouse over the canvas.
Of course, yes, of course, it does. This is why we coordinated the T.
Yes, I see.
Let's make it like this. So
here in the bottom.
On the bottom.
Yes.
Here. Yeah, this is why we define it with a T. Okay, so this is kind of coordinating where it's moving and how it's moving. We didn't have that in our last lectures and practical works, but you will have it now. All right. So for the next part, the individual task. So I have already. Did you guys watch my video that I sent you in the group with the?
Not yet, actually.
Not all of you. All right. I have already said that in that video, and I'll repeat that here for those who didn't watch it. You will have individual tasks for each of you. Repeat these steps, but with other coordinates. I will not give you, but you already have that coordinates. You all guys have your student IDs, right?
Yes.
So you will have to use that student ID numbers to convert it to the binary code and then get that as a result. I've already explained there what you do and how you can.
Can you show in one example?
Because we have already. I have already showed in that video, didn't I?
Okay, we need to convert our IDs to hex code or binary code.
Binary code. You do know binary code, right? All of you. I mean, not only.
Yes.
I know inside that code knows, but
no, we all know. we got,
of course,
we got directions.
Okay. Okay. The next part for this Bezier curve, your homework and task is gonna be individual, so you cannot copy from each other, and I don't know, maybe you want to help to each other. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But the main thing over here to get the idea and start coding and understanding the code itself and generating your own base of the code. All right. So your third individual task is going to be drawing a digital using your single or multiple Bezier curve based on your variations. Okay, possible amount of the control points from the 4 to 8. Okay, the variation of your tables available on the Ortus for the 4th practical lessons, which is this guy. So I think you will have to check it on your Ortus. Okay, I don't know. I have never used the Ortus for the students part. Okay, and then the your variation of the parts that last 3 digits of your student ID card. Like for example, you have student ID card, like in the beginning of your student ID card, you have like 3 numbers, 3 letters, and another 3 numbers, right? So you'll have to use that last 3 numbers to convert to the binary and vary it with the table.
For example,
Okay.
I've tried to convert mine. It was 101 and 101. So we just need 6-digit number, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The first column of the table shows that digits that you need to draw using a Bezier curve, and then the second column, how many control points the Bezier curve should use. All right. So you'll have to check it on your auto system as well, whether they have uploaded or not. Okay.
And we need to upload the code or what?
Yes. You need
I
to
think
upload the
yes.
code, picture.
And paper.
No, I think no paper.
Paper was in your midterm because we didn't practice the code yet. Now you
In
will
our
have to
final
upload
exam, we also need to upload the code, right?
Yes, with the result.
Okay, that's better.
How can you upload like all the
Result
code?
will-
Yes.
Now one by one, please.
How can we upload code, like by a picture or
No,
just
no,
code?
just save it like in IP, Y, and B. I think it's like
Yes. You let me.
that's the
let me-
extension. If you save your files in
You
desktop,
see, you have created already folder which is
yeah, you
in
see
my desktop,
IP, Y,
I have-
and B.
Yes, I have already like Python. Then I have several what do you say, the files and the
Notebooks.
objects, yes, notebooks over here. And then when I open it up on my desktop, it's gonna be still there. And you will have to make sure that you upload in the correct file. Okay, make sure that you rename it. I didn't name it here, but you can rename it always. And then you can upload this file, not from here, from your desktop, of course. You can choose a file, then choose that file that you wanted to upload, then you are good to go.
Okay.
And you just
Okay.
need to drag and drop. That's all.
Oh yeah, that's also can be possible. I think so. All right. Any further
Yes,
questions? Do you
great.
want to do next practical work, or do we keep it for the next time?
Let's do it now, maybe.
We can do it now, of course, but for the next week we will not have any further what do we call it? Any further
Or
practical
can
work.
we practice right now? Can I share my screen and use my ID
Sure.
to?
Let's see it.
Okay. So I just need to check whether I need to use this number. You see, here is the binary number.
Hold on. I'm not in front of my computer.
It's decimal.
Yeah, decimal to binary.
Online calculator.
Qo'lda yozib chiqish vaqt olardi.
Yazай, короче, за онлайн. Быстрее.
Okay. I'm here.
Yeah, last 3 digits, my ID is 045. That's the binary number. Okay, now I got it. I need to.
Серьезно?
Where do I need to put? I mean, here.
Yeah, try.
Like this. Like this.
Actually,
You see? Or like that.
no.
Or we need to put it like this.
Yes, something like that. But I think that's not correct way, because from my sample, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers.
8 numbers.
Yes.
Maybe I just put 2 or 3 after that. Okay, according to Canvas, we have 600 pixels to 600 pixels.
Mm-hmm.
So we need something within it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll show like this. Yeah. Okay. This. I'm just dividing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You get it, but you have smaller numbers and you have your smaller, what to say, the Bezier curve. But
Yeah.
you
Now,
should have,
now it's different. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
you should have at least 8 numbers in order to get this done, right?
8 numbers, but here is 6. Yes.
Yes.
Can I put also the other numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay. Like this. No.
Потому что 6 же было всего лишь, а не 8.
No. I mean 6 binary numbers, not 6 in Bezier curve.
Okay, got it. 6 binary numbers. Maybe
8
I'll
binary
just.
numbers. And
What do I need
you
to
have
do?
6. You have 6 binary numbers, but I don't know why in practical work they say that you have to use your, let's say,
No, it's slightly different.
yeah. Of course, your coordination will be different than every time when you change it. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, we have 6.
And your binary number, how many numbers over there?
6 also.
Then
See?
try to put 1 by 1 then. 1 0 1 1 0 1.
1 0 1. 1 0 1. And what else?
No, I say 1 separately.
Okay.
0
1.
separately.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah. That's completely error.
Maybe I just need to put some other extra symbol.
But I don't know why did they say about the binary numbers and using your binary numbers. They didn't say anything about that. Drawing digits using the single or multiple Bezier curve based on your variant, possible number of control points from 4 to 8. Oh, now you have it. Hold on. Oh, you use different numbers, of course.
Yeah, it's like 1 0 1 1 0 1, but instead of 0, I put 45.
Now you get it. Yeah.
Is it correct?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's how you're supposed to work it out, because I don't know. They gave me instructions. Yeah, they gave me instructions like that, and I don't know what they mean. Also, if it was up to me, then I would give you guys a correct coordinations rather than giving you more headaches and resolving it by your own.
Okay. That's the correct way, because I cannot use 0 1, and instead of 0 1 I just put 45.
Yeah,
it's correct.
I think so, most probably. We try to use 600 pixels by 600 pixels.
Yeah. I'm just yeah, you see here.
Yeah. Now we're getting there.
Okay. We can use any number according if it's not bigger than 600.
Yeah. Because you're in your graph is only supports 600 pixels only.
Yeah. Now it's something like yeah, look at this.
And was your question something like that?
Yes. For example, we don't have any instructions how to upload the homework, and I just needed to know what is the correct numbers for my calculation. Or I can use any number.
Or you can use any number. But in the instruction, they said that you have to use your ID, I mean, student ID numbers.
Maybe I can something like this, commenting my starting number is something like this, yeah?
Yeah, you leave a comment.
Okay, and 101, 101. Or something like this.
Yeah, you're still getting the same numbers.
Because of
I mean, the same
the
result.
1 pixel, yeah?
Yeah.
But anyways, it is the correct way, yeah?
I hope so. I'm not really sure.
I'll
about
try
that.
to upload this one. If there is
Yeah.
something like comments, she'll say.
Because sometimes it's even hard for me to get the response from them as well. And I hope that this is the correct way as well. As long as you know how your coordinations work and the code works, then you're good to go. But as long as your result is out comment, like you can get the mark for that.
What is according to these numbers 10 and 8? What is
Your
goes for?
size? Your size. Yeah.
Size of the background?
Yeah, the image itself.
Yeah, I see. It's like padding margin, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So now I see. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys do understand that you guys are like, being responsible and trying to understand and asking questions, because while I was recording a video, it was like a bit boring for me because I used to you guys asking me questions every step that I was coding, It was kind of weird for me to talking to myself. Anyways, if we're done here, then we can finish it up. If we are not done, then you can ask me any questions or do furthermore practical works and so on.
I didn't watch the video yet, the one you sent, but in this video you explaining the midpoint, yeah?
Yeah, midpoint ellipse. So it's easier than Berserker, of course, but still I did a lot of mistakes because I was like, I just woke up and this kind of stuff. But it's going to be easier. But our next two practical work is going to be harder than this, and we have to code way more.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, we have. Let me check. We have left 2D transformation and then basics of image processing.
And in the final exam, what kind of task they're going to ask? Which type of assignment? Curve, Bezier, or what?
They're gonna ask all.
All, yeah?
Yeah. Straight line.
There are no theoretical questions?
There is gonna be, of course, from the topics that we passed. I think how many topics we had? Three topics were there, right? Can you check the schedule?
Where?
I think we did it all, right? Our last one was the Bezier, if I'm not mistaken.
Bezier? Here or where?
I don't know. Timetable is supposed to be with you, not with me.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. As I said, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, here.
Okay,
we have
we
curve
did.
drawing, ellipse, circle, and line algorithm.
No, I mean practical work. We already did that. So hold on. Don't stop scrolling.
Okay.
Let me show. Let me see the. Go to up. Can you scroll up? Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Mathematical operation, graphic objects with the transforming, moving, scaling, rotating. We did that, right? Moving, scaling, rotating to the objects. We already passed that, right?
In Bezier?
No, with the topics in our lecture class.
When?
The fourth one from the list.
No, I got it. But when we did it?
I think either before or after your midterm. The Bezier curve on practical lessons. Do you see this table, second table on the right side? We just passed that today.
This one?
Yes.
This one, yeah.
So we have practical and lectures. So we already passed that moving, scaling, and rotating from the left side, the fourth list, and we today covered up with curve, Bezier curve.
This is the next lesson, yeah?
Yes.
Image processing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We got 2 lessons till the exam.
Yeah. We have 2 lessons and we have 2 more practical works as well. Realization of the object transformation coding, realization of the image transition effect coding. Oh, these 2 parts is going to be very hard.
Okay, got it.
So I will try to make another video recording for you guys for 2D transformation to cover up, because I'm afraid that we will not have enough time to cover up all 4 lectures. I mean, 2 lectures and 2 practical works as well. Because I'm 100% sure that your exams on 17th, right?
Yeah, exam is coming.
Yes, 17th December. So let me check my calendar here. So we have, oh my God, we have next week and then we are done. Oh my God.
We only have 1 lesson because of that.
2 lessons actually. Before 17th, I think she put it on 16th or 15th. I will have to double check with Miss Delia, of course.
Yeah, you see the 11th, and we cannot go to the 18th because on 17th we have.
Yes, this is why I'm saying we have already passed 2 days, and we have next week for 2. I think we're gonna cover up 2 topics for next week, and then I will record. I will record another 2. I will try to record 2 practical works. Otherwise, we'll have to do it on 16th or 15th of the December, and then we are good to go. I mean, you will be good to go for your final exams.
Okay.
Okay. The important notice: you will have to do your best for your final exam with your practical work. Don't waste your time with the theoretical questions. Of course, you will have to focus on your theoretical questions as well, but the highest mark that you're gonna get is from your practical work, because how many practical works you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 practical works you will have. At least that's 5. Otherwise, it's gonna be 6.
I think there are 10 questions. Yeah, 5 theoretical and 5 practical.
Are you joking?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because that's what you get in your midterm.
It's
actually,
like,
there's. Can you open up your schedule actually one more time?
Okay, of course. Here.
Let me zoom in. Actually, in your midterm, you hold on. Yeah. In your midterm, at least you had to get like 3 practical work. Actually, Bressenham algorithm, midpoint circle algorithm, which is ellipse, and then preparing for your blah 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 blah. In your midterm, anyways, don't mind that. In your midterm, you had to get at least 3 practical work actually, but because of we were not able to cover up with the Bressenham algorithm calculation, we didn't do any practical works because some of you guys didn't get the calculations and some of you did wrong, and we were keep doing the same thing and all over again and again. Okay, so this is why we didn't switch to the coding. It was too late for us. But I was keep trying you guys to get over the calculation and switch to the coding. But anyways, we did our best, and I hope you guys are gonna do your best in your final year exam. But just try to focus on your practical work as well. Try to do more practical works.
Okay.
I know Anastasia did well as well in with her midterm exam as well, because I think she's really
She got
well
9,
with
yeah.
yeah, I was surprised
Or
because
8, yeah.
yeah, because she always keep in silence and doesn't speak much, but she did well. I was so surprised. I thought, yeah. Anyways, where is she, by the way?
I think that's it.
Anastasia. Anastasia. Phew.
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Where is she? Anastasia. I think she left us, or she just left her phone.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, so I'm gonna see you on next week. I hope so, and we're gonna cover up two more topics. I mean,
the object transformation, yeah.
Object transformation, we already passed that. We have realization of blending modes.
Yeah. Can I ask, in blending modes?
Yeah.
In Photoshop, we have like blending modes, like screen, multiply, normal. And what is going to cover here? I mean, by coding, we're going to code how to
Of course,
blend?
we're going to code. Yes.
Okay. That's great. It's
we're
like in CSS.
No.
No.
It's like a Python.
Python. Okay. But CSS is better, of course, for
of course
styling.
Yeah, of course, but we're not going to.
I didn't know that in Python we can style like that.
Of course we can.
I never thought of that.
You can style in C, C++, C#, and even in React, JS.
Yeah,
but why can't you do it with the Python?
Python, yeah.
Python is more smarter than all of those, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Why can't you do that?
And syntax is way more better.
Of course. Then why
you don't have to use semicolons?
Why didn't you thought that about rasterization and blending modes and all that?
No, I just didn't know about blending modes. I just know about the rasterization, the graphics, and the canvas.
Nah, you can do it with the Python. It's just that way harder to do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the harder way. In CSS, you just need to overlay opacity 0.7. You got it.
You're gonna face it more complex version of CSS. So if we are done, then let's finish up our today's lecture, and I will try to make another video for you guys.
Okay.
And then I will not promise you that I can do it before Saturday, but I will try to do it before Saturday. I will see what I can do. All right.
Okay, it will be great.
Yes, if I will not manage to do it before Saturday, then we will do it on Saturday and send it over to you for you guys to prepare yourself. Okay.
If you go, you're not going to make it. Maybe on Saturday we will start earlier, maybe at around 6 or I don't know 5.
Yes.
Today like I was extra lesson.
Yes, actually, I was thinking about that earlier, and then to be honest, for example, I see you only and Ismail sometimes, and Doston are active and asking a question sometimes, and rest of you guys, I don't know, there were like 8 or 9 in the class, right? I don't know any other students other than you guys, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't know them too.
Where is the rest of you guys?
I only know 3 guys here.
So what I say is that if I make a video and send it over to the group, maybe I can catch their attention and teach them what they're doing and how they can pass the exam. This is why I was thinking about making a video. You know, maybe they will have time to watch it and learn it, and I don't know, do some research.
But anyways, they need lessons. If they need to practice or study, I think they're going to catch it up. Anyways, we're here always for your lessons.
Of course, I know you guys are always here, but
I'm impatiently waiting for the lessons all the week.
Okay, thank you for your patience and for your concern and for your interest in the subject. But I will try to give you my best and give all the information I can share with you. But other than that, I cannot go beyond the program itself that's given to me to give you a lecture. Okay, but we'll be in touch. I hope you guys do well in your exam, and as previous time, I will try to come into the Zoom and help you guys with the theoretical questions. And but the practical work you have to do it yourself, because I will not be able to help you all guys at the same time. Okay. So yeah, this is it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Then we'll finish up for today, and I'll see you on next week.
And can I send you my codes with my calculations? If you can ask the professor if it's correct, and
sure.
Okay, I'll send you that.
That's not a problem.
Okay, thank
you. I will send it over to the headquarters, that the coordinator that.
If this is the correct way, asking if this correct way. Okay.
Sure, no problem. And for the rest of you guys, the huge note, do your homework, the practical work, and upload it to your Ortus. If you're hesitant, you can send it over to me or to Miss Delia to send it over to the coordinator and check it for yourself. And I don't know, do your homework, and it's gonna be marked as well for the future. Where's the Dostan? He left also. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I was glad to see you again.
Yeah,
okay.
we too.
I'll see you on next week.
Have a nice weekend. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.